Alright, hello everybody. Hello everybody. Hopefully I've got everything working after the last time out. Just looking at the stuff. Looks like I got a little bit of sound. I want to test the cockpit sound just to check I do have. Yep, we definitely have cockpit sounds. That's all good, right? So, welcome to what is the third round of the Mazda MX-5 Championship. Last round at Lime Rock Park was a little bit of a disaster. I came to grief in many ways, but we put that behind us and we're trying to continue this championship. So, the story so far is that we've done 2 rounds. One of which was at Detroit GP. I could have had a good result there, but unfortunately I hit the chicane and spun around. And then Lime Rock Park back 2 weeks ago. We had a bit of a coming together with somebody. The stewards didn't rule my way. I imagine they wouldn't. They didn't see that I had track position and the other driver turned across my nose. Apparently it was a racing incident. You know, what more could I have done apart from vanish? But there you go. Anyway, we are here at the third round for Road Atlanta, and then we're going to be heading in 2 weeks to Virginia Raceway. I may not be taking a part in Mid-Ohio, and then the last round at St. Petersburg, so I'm just going to have to play it by ear. We've had lots of technical problems so far this week, and it's an absolute miracle that we're even here. So, the season standings, as it stands, I am 5th in the championship. So we did get 30 points in the first round, and I got 14 points for that disastrous finish at Lime Rock Park. But we are close in the 40s with 4th, 5th and 6th there. So I don't know if we can catch 1st, 2nd and 3rd. Definitely not 1st and 2nd. But let's see if we can catch maybe 3rd and 4th. We'll have to see. We will have to see. Right, okay, I'm using single screen this time. There is no spectator cam because, as I say, we have had some technical problems which have screwed things up a little. So we are using single screen stuff tonight. So you're just going to have to deal with my cockpit cam, which is a shame because I like my spectator cam, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So I've had a little bit of an adjustment with the mirror because, as I say, I was complaining about that last time. It did seem just a bit too wide. So I have to use some of the shortcut keys to be able to narrow it a little, but I still don't think it's that great because it was the FOV of the mirror which I did not like last time. So
acknowledged. We'll have spotter calls from here, please, Claire.
Okay. Right, out on track we go.
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 2 is yellow.
I do like a bit of Road Atlanta. So I think we're racing this in our Group C series as well.
There's a car exiting the pit, heads up. P10.
On your right, clear right.
So I felt like I was disastrously off the pace in Lime Rock Park. I made the absolute start of my life. But unfortunately the lap 1 instant knocked me to the back of the field. But it's a learning experience. We've just got to take what the stewards said and run with it.
Sector 2 is 1.6 seconds off the pace.
I mean, even my fight back through the field,
Yellow flag, E7.
I still did have some good battles.
We think that Daniel has binned it.
I followed him.
Sector 1 is green. Ignore the aero damage, it's nothing.
So I tend to avoid most of the curbs, because this car seems to be dragged. Whenever you hit them.
Sector 2 is 1.7 off the pace.
I had kind of hoped that being in a low power
Sector 3 is
car
0.7 off the pace.
perhaps promote a little bit closer racing. But that's if I was on the pace, you see.
Yellow flag. Green flag in Sector 1.
bit wayward on the brakes. So as I said, I've been having some technical problems this week. I've had a couple of hard drives go kaput. Well, maybe one hard drive go completely kaput. The other one is kind of on the edge of going.
Car left, clear left.
The guy behind has just done a 140.2.
So I've been backing up and copying things and
P8.
well, I've got some stuff to buy this month. My suspicion was that I was possibly pushing this car a bit too hard before and not just keeping my low speed up. So I was overdriving.
Green flag in sector 3. Sector 3 is 0.3 off the pace. Sector 1 is 1.3 seconds off the pace.
And half a second from somewhere.
Sector 2 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
Well, I did have half a second. second, but the exit onto the straight wasn't too good.
Fastest lap for West, 137.1. P6, sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
So you can carry a lot of speed if you cut over that curve quite a lot.
Sector 1 is 1.2 seconds.
It's quite a
off
flat
the pace.
curb.
Yellow flag sector 3. It looks like dog has crashed. Green flag sector 3.
So I don't think I can adjust the gear ratios.
The car in front has just done a 138.6.
Well, let's try and shorten them. How long we got? We got about 8 minutes until.
Pit exit's clear. Push. Green flag in sector 2.
Probably too short now. Top out just at the end of the straight.
Seventh position.
On your right, clear right.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
Wow, poo. Definitely less sluggish off the final corner. car humbles me.
Alright Neil, we need to watch these track limits.
Somehow I'm up on my time. I don't know how that's possible, but... half a second just in the last chicane.
Yellow flag, caution. Sector 1 is green. Yellow flag in Sector 2. The guy behind has just done a 139.7. That's the end of the session. P7.
Right, off to quali we go. I didn't know we were restarting the server though. Right, so it is a 45-minute race. We've got a couple of newcomers in this. I wonder whether the admin pressed the wrong button. Maybe they went to go to next session, but they restarted the weekend instead. Right, I could use this time to add the drivers to the points tables. Don't know who Joe Reebok is. Let's check the entry list.
That's the end of the session. 8th place.
Right, so do the points a bit later on. Let's get out there and do a qualifying lap.
The pit exit looks clear. Okay, Neil, we've got 9 minutes to set a lap.
My gear ratios have reverted. Oh shit.
Yellow flag.
I just noticed that I think my auto camera is still on. How did that not change? I
That's
gotta
the end of the
restart the
session.
game.
P7.
Pretty lucky I noticed that. Do we want that one? Because we were doing a broadcast yesterday, and it meant that we had our auto camera on. So I don't know where I was on the circuit. I must have crashed into an outside wall somewhere. So I don't think I can go out again. I know I had a technical problem, but I don't think I can go out again. So we're going to go out. Going to go out a bit later. Right, so good evening, take two. Good evening, take two. Let's make sure that our setup is actually the right
Okay,
one.
Neil. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
It is the right one. Right, let's okay. Did Jim give me my fuel numbers? No. Well, I'm going to put 35 in. I've lowered my gear ratio to 475. It does top out just before the braking zone. But should be okay. I don't know if I should soften the front or not. It's all about the dampers. I mean, what's the harm in changing the caster? Maybe it will make it a bit more stable. Well, we're going to go with those. I'm not sure why my overlays are over the top of... Let's refresh them again to see if they... No, they're still over the top. Right, so... See, how far down are they? So down to about 12.
Leader's just done a 138.0.
Let's have the top 9. And then scroll for 3. Maybe that might be a bit better. There we go. There we go. I had to rebuild all of my overlays and stuff because of the hard drive crashes, and so
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
maybe we've just not had enough people on the thing for me to notice that it's been off the top of the. But it's yeah, it's been a bit of a pain in the arse, but because we keep most of our stuff in the cloud, it means that we're up and running quite quickly, but it doesn't stop me losing quite a bit. But right, so I'm going to take the time to actually note down who's got what car. So Joe Reebok is in the number 24.
The leader has just done a 138.0.
Piazza Giono. Got Nuno right. We've got your name in here as well. Who is your name? Who is your name? Nuno Rodriguez. What car is Nuno Rodriguez driving? Number 24. Why is everyone driving the 24? Who else we got? Barrett Elkson. Was Costas here before? Yep, Costas was here before. I think there's someone called Daniel Orr but he's in the game. He's called Daniel Universe.
That's the end of the session. P14.
You're actually supposed to have your name in the game matching the name that you've got on the website. Otherwise, the results don't match up. So yeah. So what did you do, Ben? You got disqualified. What did you get disqualified for? Did you go the wrong way out of the pits or something? Maybe I'll have to write a little FAQ for people, frequently asked questions. Yeah, you got lost in the pit lane. Didn't your pit man tell you which way to go out? There's no guarantee that people are in the same cars they have been in, but you missed a turn. Well, where I am in the pit lane, all I need to do is turn right and then left and then right. So Costas is currently on pole by 0.5. But it does look like the guy that has been is leading the championship, Nick Westy, is leading the championship. I don't know whether he's just deciding to give himself a challenge or not. Right, I guess that is the starting order. So, let's go to our starting order. We can see who did what. So Costas got pole, Philip Pichler is second, Barrett Eriksson third, Ken Jagger's in fourth, Daniel Universe in fifth, Joe Brown in sixth, Joe Reebok in seventh, Carl Stroll in eighth, Nuno Rodriguez in 9th, Your Name in 10th, Doug Dezen in 11th, Nick Westy in 12th. And then you've got Ed Jones in 13th, then you've got me in 14th, and you got 15th, my teammate Ben Summers. Right, so let's hope for the best. So let's get all of our title boxes and stuff on. So we're going to auto cycle every 10 seconds. There is no pit stops in this.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 35 Celsius.
But whew. Wish us luck, I guess. This is going to be very difficult. I've not done a standing start. I don't know where I'm going to be in a standing start. All I know is that I was able to... yeah, he sat it out. He fancies a challenge. I sometimes... I don't know what it is. Maybe it's I'm cynical that when some of the faster guys decide to start from the back of the grid and then work their way through, it's mainly I kind of see it like they want an ego boost. You know, if you're fast, to start at the front. But I'm nowhere near the front in this series. If I can get a top 10, I'll be pleased. But I don't really know. I think I managed to get about 7th. in practice. So we'll have to see what happens. So hopefully I didn't crash with anyone when I had it suddenly switched to trackside mode, and I was like, what, hey, what? I should really have like different profiles for when I'm doing TV broadcasts.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Or TV for broadcast streams, and when I'm doing driving. I'll see if I can sort that out sometime. Just copy the profile directory. And all you need to do is do a new player folder.
New fastest lap for name 141.3.
And then have a shortcut which directs you to the right thing. I've got shortcuts to start in
That's
VR.
a new fastest lap for Rodriguez 141.1.
I'm kind of interested to know how he pronounces Kantzurus. I think he pronounces Philip Pichler. He just pronounces the first name. Barrett Eriksson, I think he says Eriksson. I mean, he with Jagger, with Ken Jagger, he says Jogger. He doesn't say it's Ken. 'Cause sometimes he will decide to pronounce the first name instead. And God knows how he pronounces Carl Straw. I have no idea. So it did say 45 minutes of fuel. 35
Checker flags out. P14.
Well, it said 47. I'm putting some extra in because I don't want to be doing the fuel saving bollocks. So let's see how good a start we can do this time. I just got the clutch bite absolutely perfect last time.
That's the end of the session. 14th. Okay, Neil. Get ready.
Alright. Okay. We're starting on a hill, so I'm not going to bother.
Okay, spotter calls, please, Claire.
Yet. Or should I? Should I change the first gear? Oh, we are going forwards a little.
Car right.
Okay, no more spotter calls, Claire. Okay, make those calls, please, Claire.
3 wide, you're in the middle. Clear left. Clear all round. Car right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear right. Car left. Clear left.
I don't know who that is in front, but he is lagging badly.
On your left. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
B11.
Right side. Clear right. Right side. Clear right.
Tenth position.
Left side. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. On your left. Hold your line. Clear left. Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
B9. Okay, Neil, the next car is brown. Yellow flag. We can see Rodriguez has gone off. Green flag, sector 2.
Going well so far. I don't know if I've just jinxed myself by saying that, but...
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Where's Carl gone? I must have had a bit run off then. That first sector.
P8.
I got that corner right for once. Haha, 34 minutes to go and I've got 43 minutes of fuel. I think I'm fine. Keep me updated.
Okay, we'll keep you posted.
Left side. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. On your left. You're on the right. 3 wide. Clear left.
P7. The car in front of us is now Roebuck.
Roebuck? Is that how we're going to pronounce it, are we? Mr. Roebuck.
Car left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
I knew I wanted the outside line for the chicane, so I could have the inside lane for both of these turns.
6th place.
Where's that car in
Right
the
side. Clear right. Right side. Clear right.
I don't know where he is.
Car left. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right. On your right. Still there. Still there. Clear right.
Ooh.
All right, Neil, the next car is Ericsson.
7.5 seconds to Ericsson, but 27 minutes to go. So I don't think we need to bang into the limiter. That's what we're accidentally doing, I think, which is slowing us down.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. We think that Brown has binned it.
I was expecting to see cars strewn all over the place.
Green flag, Sector 3.
On your left. Still there. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. On your left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left. On your right. Hold your line. Clear right. Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Whoo!
Yellow flag, Sector 2. It looks like Daniel has stacked it. Green flag, Sector 2.
that fine on the edge of the track.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Green flag, sector 1. We think name has gone off.
So if I went wide, I think they possibly went even wider.
Okay, Neil, you're reeling Ericsson in. The gap's now 6.5. Incident in sector 2, yellow flag. We think Struha has spun off.
Oh, that's how he
Sector
pronounces
2 is
his
now
name. It's Struha. Maybe that's actually how you pronounce it.
You're halfway home. Your fuel is fine. That was a 138.7. You're a second off the pace in sector 2. Well, it looks like I'm lacking in top speed. But that's probably because I'm banging off the limiter in 6th. But around the rest of the circuit, the car is fine. Minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left. The gap ahead is now 6.9 seconds.
Struggle with that part of the track because I can't really see the track.
Yellow flag, sector 2. We think that Brown has binned it. Green flag, sector 2. Last lap was a 138.2.
I don't think we're going to get into the 37s. I am pushing on the door of them, but
Okay, Neil, you've got half your fuel left.
Taking a few liberties through that chicane, but feel like I possibly need a booster seat. I'm getting closer to him visually. It's possibly a bit too late on the brakes.
West is now leading. You're reeling. Ericsson in. The gap is now 5.4. Your lap time was 1:38.9.
Seem to be getting any track limits at all, which is surprising, really. It feels like I'm cutting some of these curves quite a lot.
Yellow flag. Sector 2's green. Brown has retired. Okay, Neil, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. That lap time was 1:38.4.
Catching is one thing, passing is another, of course. As long as I can keep putting in these 38s, then where my favourite passing place is going to be.
The gap in front is now 4.7. You've just done a 1:38.4.
if it's going to be one of those occasions where it's like within the last 2 minutes or so I'm going to come up on the rear of his car. Taking about half a second to about 7/10.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Green flag sector 1. We think that Struha has stacked it.
Struha?
That's your fastest lap today.
Would you mind telling me what it is? 138.0. Closer and closer. I should start playing the Jaws music or something. Maybe I should make that as an alert. Turn 1 all wrong.
Alright Neil, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Now they've got into the 138s.
Sector 1 is yellow. Yellow flag in sector 2. It looks like Struha has gone off. Sector 1 is clear. Green flag in sector 2. Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. looks like Name has binned it. Sector 2 is clear.
Right side, clear right.
You're reeling Ericsson in. The gap is 2.0 seconds.
Whoopsie daisy. She knows front's a bit too hard. Bit wide. Yeah.
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Yellow flag, sector 3. We think Rover has gone off. Sector 3 is green. Rover is now retired.
I don't think I can get a distant tow from 2 seconds back. That's optimistic.
The gap to Ericsson ahead is increasing. It's now 2.2. Okay, Neil, we've just cut the track.
run out of time. Not sure where the leader is.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Yellow flag.
Tantalizingly close. We've got one lap after this.
One more to go. Sector 2 is clear.
I'm too far behind.
B6. Okay, it's over. Well done. That was a good result.
Whew!
Car left.
Well done. Well done, Barrett.
Clear left.
It's just too short on laps. If I had one more lap, I think I might have been able to do it, but there would have been no guarantee I could have got past, but oh. Wow. That went a little better than last time, didn't it? That went a little better than last time. Okay. Right, okay, let's see if we can do the points before the server go. Okay. Whew. Right. Let's crop the points there. And let's fill them in. So there were 15 drivers in the end. Let's just check if there's any chat I need to be aware of. Yeah, I was catching Barrett. I think if I hadn't have been battling with some of the other guys a bit earlier on, I might have been on him a bit sooner. But sixth, I think, is more than enough. Right, so you might as well see the results. So there we go. That's the top 10. Ben Summers finished just behind me as well. Yay! Formation finish for Dr. Pepper Motorsports. Formation finish. 6th and 7th. That wasn't too bad. There was a guy that was pretty much lagging a little bit early on, and I was very wary around them because their car kept darting sideways, and I was afraid it was going to take me out. But I managed to get past them. So that was a little bit hairy, but we got through it. A little bit hairy. Right, okay. Right, now if this has worked correctly, we should see the standings. 3 rounds filled in. So 3 wins for Nick Westy with 120 points. He's now kind of well clear of 2nd place, who has 90. So that's a hell of a total to catch up. So I have caught up on 4th place, and I think Carl Struhel has gone down. Barrett Ericsson has leapfrogged him with that finish. But we are going up and down. Up and down, up and down, up and down. I would like to improve past 5th place in the championship. That would be nice. But we'll see for the remaining rounds. So Virginia Raceway is our next one. That's in 2 weeks. 2 weeks today. And then Mid-Ohio. And then St. Petersburg. Not looking forward to those last 2, even if I do take part in Mid-Ohio. But Virginia Raceway will be pretty similar to where we were today. A lot of times when you got to go over blind crests and avoid curves and things like that. But I don't know what layout we're using for that one. Hopefully the most common one. But that should be fun. And I don't think it's the DLC, so it's probably going to be a little bright on the eyes. A little bright on the eyes, but we'll have to just bear with it. So that's what's going to be happening in 2 weeks. So, coming up, we've got some more sim racing tomorrow. In fact, we are back in the Group C cars with Automobilista 2. And we are possibly going to be heading to the same place. Let's just double check. It is Road Atlanta, so we're at Road Atlanta tomorrow as well, but we'll be going at certainly a different speed. We'll be going at we're going like the clappers. That's what we'll be doing. We'll be going like the clappers. So, right, I'm off to have some dinner and recover from all of that action. We started back in 12th place, but we managed to get up to 6th, which I felt was quite a good result. Quite a good result indeed. We nearly got 5th. We just needed 2 more laps. But we didn't get them. So, thanks for watching, and I'll probably see you on track tomorrow. See you later.